everybody. I am Melissa Forziat. I'm a keynote speaker and the host of the Halt and Catch Fire rewatch podcast. When I speak, my topic is something I call Take the Doughnut, which is another way to say carpe diem. It's about going after the things that you want in life. Now, this year, something that I wanted to do was rewatch the show Halt and Catch Fire and talk about it with other people, with all of you. And so we did that. And you might have been noticing that we were getting to the end of the episodes to recap. We've done it now. We've recapped all of the episodes. So what is there to do? I didn't want you to be worried because there's so much more content still queued up. And I wanted to let you know what the plan is going to be. Now that we've covered all 40 episodes of the show proper, I wanted to let you know what I will and won't be doing. Actually, I'll start with what I won't be doing because I've had at least one request to do like an overall recap episode where I rate and rank episodes of the show or seasons. I don't actually want to do that because for me, there's so many 10 out of 10 episodes of this show that I feel for me it would sort of cheapen some of them if I ranked them. So for those who do have ratings and rankings, I encourage you to go to my last recap episode for the series finale and put your thoughts in there. That's a great place to, everybody at that point should have seen the whole show. So, you feel free to spoil what you need to and share your thoughts on ratings and rankings. You're welcome to do that yourself. I just don't want to do that coverage, to be honest. But what can you look forward to? So first of all, as you know, I've been dropping on Thursdays cast and crew interviews from the show, and I intend to continue that. I have so many more interviews that are recorded, still waiting to be dropped, still more that I'm doing. And, so expect to continue to see those drop on Thursdays for a good long time. On Mondays, now that we're not doing episode recaps anymore, I'm introducing a limited run of a special segment of bonus interviews with generally people who were not on the cast or crew, but people who are subject matter experts in some way. I'm not going to sit here and try to announce every single interview because I'm still working on gathering some and recording some. But it will be a limited series. And there some examples of the types of people that I've been talking to. I've spoken with a panel for women in gaming, a panel for venture capitalists, a number of folks who are TV critics or journalists who reported about the show. I have done an interview with some of the folks at the ATX Festival and an interview about pop culture in the show. I did an interview with the folks from the Rhode Island Computer Museum, one about sociopathy in business. There's so many cool ones on the horizon. And if you're listening to those topics, you might start to get an idea of the conceit of doing those interviews. So there was two strategies to doing those interviews. One is for those of us who already know and love the show, I wanted to give you yet one more way of getting new information to bring into the world of the show, that when you view it, you may now view it with that lens as well. The other and very important strategy with those special bonus interviews is that, look, I know that those of us who are fans of the show Halt and Catch Fire wish that more people would discover the show Halt and Catch Fire. And all of the content that I've dropped to this point has not really served that purpose because you are either, doing the episode recaps where you kind of had to be watching the show already or know the show already, and the cast and crew interviews, which were spoiler heavy. Those weren't great for brand new people to discover the show. So I wanted to do something that would be a way for people to have new entry points into the show. And this is my solution for that. So doing some of these interviews on special topics, those interviews are going to be spoiler free. And they're just ways to get people who are interested in those subjects to learn about the show for the first time. And even I've had a chance to introduce some of my interviewees to the show through this process. So that's going to be like, if you see any topics where you know somebody in your world who's interested in that subject matter, this could be something that you share with them to help get them exposed to the show. So I hope you enjoyed that coverage, and I'm going to start working on a big finish. I have an idea for it. We're going to see what happens with it. I'm not making any promises. There's plenty of interviews to come. So if that's where we land, that's where we land. but I'm going to try to tie this together with a bow at the end with another thing that I'm working on. So we'll see how it goes. But I wanted to give you a quick update because if you saw that I've gotten to 410 in the episode recaps and you began to despair, please know you don't need to, because A, you can rewatch the show again and start all over from the beginning, and B, there's more content. So I hope that makes you feel a little better about the prognosis of the situation. And I, am looking forward to getting all this additional coverage out to you. And in the meantime, go out there and watch Halt and Catch Fire. Bye, everyone.